Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to review a Hollywood movie, Beautiful Friend. Beautiful Friend, the way the movie was set, we watched everything through cameras, right? Like, how do I explain? It's like we're watching everything on the recorded tape. The main character here is Daniel. Daniel is kind of like a loner. He talks most of the time. Like, most of the dialogue is from Daniel in this whole movie. And he explains his mind, what goes through his mind. So from what he's saying, we see that, like I said earlier, he's a loner. And he believes because he's a loner, nobody is going to want to date him. We see him, going to public places to scout for the perfect girlfriend. Sometimes he approaches women who are just finished shopping, and there's a way he approaches them that frightens them. They just take off. Like, he had a really, really scary approach. So until finally he sets his sight on this young woman, and he starts to follow her around, he starts to monitor her. So he knows where she lives, he knows her family, he knows everything about her. And then this fateful day, he just waits patiently, and this young lady is about to enter her car and he kidnaps her, right? Kidnaps her, drives her away to this deserted area, and he stays there. He actually put chains on her and stuff. So they stay in this deserted area. He's literally taking care of her. Like, the way it was depicted, honestly, like, he'd bathe her, he'd brush her teeth, he'd clothe her, he'd feed her. Like, she wasn't allowed to do anything. Her hands and legs were just chained all through. And the way I saw it, honestly, it looked like he was actually taking care of an animal like a dog, the way he was treating her. But from the dialogue, from what he was telling us how he really loves this lady. She's very beautiful. She's the perfect woman for him. And I'm like, that kind of mentality, right? That's just basically what the whole story was about. He moved her to different locations, tie her up until he finally brought her to his house, his personal house, and ties her up in her room. He wants her not to make a sound, all those stuff. He'd follow her to the toilet. There was even this scene where she'd gone to the toilet and I don't want to say it's something that would be disgusting, but like, she passed out waste. And he was the one that cleaned it up. Like, why? Why will you treat a human being like this? And he was telling her if she knows about trauma bonding. I guess that's what the whole movie was trying to show us, trauma bonding, whatever. She even said she didn't know what that was. So we're explaining that people can become close through trauma. Wow, really. Anyway, that they were just there and stuff like that's just basically what the whole movie was about. But honestly, I personally say I didn't like the conclusion anyway, because in the end, his mom came back home and she was tied up in his room. So the mom was knocking on the door and we could hear him saying, "Oh mom, I'm coming, oh mom, I'm coming." So I'm going to get the door. Please hang on, I'm coming to get the door. And then that was where the movie ended. So I was sort of confused. Did the mom come in and see the lady? The lady's name is Madison. Sorry, the lady he kidnapped is Madison. I forgot to mention her name. So did the mom come in and see Madison? Was he able to hide Madison somewhere for the mother not to see? Did he unalive Madison? Like, I don't even understand. Like, that was how the film ended. Anyway, that's about the review of this movie. I don't even know how I rate it. That's just it. It was just it's a psychological thriller, I'll call it now. So that's about this review. See you in the next one. Bye.